everyone, you know me, Johnny Jackson. My workout partner, Jay Moore. Also, Branch Warren. He's our other workout partner. He can't be here today because he's doing a photo shoot with Muscle Tech out in LA. So Branch won't be here today, but I think we'll provide you with some entertainment today. Some satisfactory entertainment.
So warm it up.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Josh. Good. Blood flow.
Warm it up. Unfortunately, they're not going to be as heavy as normally it would be. Of course, I'm 15 days out from the Olympia, so it's a little less weight. Not that much, but a little bit less. Come on, Jay. Warm it up. Yeah, man, look good.
Yeah, but heavier than the average person, though.
Baker.
All right, let's go. Let's go, John. Warm it up. There you go. Good job. There you go.
Like I said, the O stand for Otis, just in case anybody is wondering what the O stand for, not for the Olympia or Mr. O, just plain and simple Otis. I like to thank God and say that I'm very blessed to be able to work in this field and do something on a daily basis that I enjoy doing and have fun doing. It's definitely a blessing. I competed at the Olympia last year, got 11th place. I don't know if anybody thought it was a fluke, but it could have been just because it was my first year. And just in case if anybody think it was, I made it again this year, getting second in Toronto behind Darren Charles, which was awesome. Which, you know, is a blessing also. Also, I just have a great support group with the gym owner that you met earlier, Kurt Stroud. Also, my girlfriend, Rebecca Rowland. She's a librarian. She's awesome, wonderful lady, wonderful human being. I totally have her support, so I appreciate her the most, and I feel the best I ever felt going into any competition. I'm a little disappointed with my placing there at the GNC. That just happened last weekend. I have to move on because now I have the Olympia and also the Grand Prix. Right after that, the Russian Grand Prix, British Grand Prix, and Dutch Grand Prix. So I'm looking forward to going back there again this year and doing better than I did last year. Yeah.
Let's go, John.
Come on.
Come on now. Yep. Come on now. Last warm up. Come on. Come on. Lightweight. Yeah. Ain't nothing to it. Come on. Let's go, Johnny.
Yeah.
Let's go, J.O. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
I was born January 30th, 1971. So that means I'm 33 years old. I was born in Hamilton, New Jersey. I was in the military for 10 years. My last duty station was Fort Hood, Texas. That's why I ended up here in Texas. And after I got out, June 15th of 99, I decided to stay here in Texas. That's when I got married also. Actually in Vegas, but I met my wife while I was in the military, ex-wife now. Because like I said, my girlfriend now is Rebecca Rowland. But just to give you a little bit of history of myself, Like I said, I was in Fort Hood, Texas, my last duty station. I've been here in Texas for 7 years. I've been living in this area in Bedford for the last 4 years. I've been competing for around 7 years, around 4.5 years as an amateur on the NPC level, 2 years as a pro. This is my second year as a pro. I've been very fortunate to move up in this business very fast. Also, I power lift. If you don't know that, my accomplishments in that, I've done around 4 powerlifting meet and 1 deadlift challenge. My very first meet, I totaled 2017, not knowing what I was doing, but I just like to lift heavy and listen to commands, and I was able to do that, accomplish that. My second one was 3 weeks before I got my pro card in bodybuilding. Actually, I weighed 216 pounds, and I totaled 2,072. Then I got my pro card at the NPC Nationals in 2001 in Atlanta. Right after that, 3 months after that, I went to the Arnold Classic and competed in the WPO qualifier. And I won that, the 242 weight class. I totaled a 2,172 pound total, which was awesome, one of my biggest accomplishments. Also, 3 weeks before the Night of Champions this year, I went to the Iron Zone Challenge down in Florida. They have a new bodybuilding competition in Florida, Florida Extreme, and the Iron Zone had a deadlift challenge, so I decided to do that, and I pulled a 104-pound deadlift at a body weight of 244 pounds to win the heavyweight and overall division there. Then after that, I went on to the NOC, which was my worst placing ever, which I tied for last. I couldn't get the water off in time just because I wanted to stay strong and do the powerlifting meet. You can't do both. You have to choose one or the other. I learned that the hard way. So after that, I went on to the Hungarian Pro Show where I landed 5th there, and then went on to the Toronto Pro, which I mentioned earlier, and I got second behind Darren Charles to qualify me for the Mr. Olympia, and that's why I'm here on this tape doing the battle for Olympia. Also, I have a son, Johnny Jackson Jr., a daughter, Janessa Jackson. They both live in New Jersey. And I have a stepson, Daniel Stewart, that lives here in Texas. That's about it, personally, I think.
What's up, John? Yeah. Woo! That detail coming out. Oh, yeah. Look at that butt. Oh, yeah. Good, John. Good job. Come on.
As my conditioning gets better, kind of my strength and the conditioning comes together at one point. So you have a very small window where your conditioning and your strength are peaking. You know, so with that good conditioning and with my strength, you know, sometimes you fail on weight because your conditioning isn't so good, but you have plenty of strength, but you fail anyway. And you're like, you feel as though you could have got it, but you just couldn't. You didn't have the wind to finish out the rep. And then sometimes you have that good conditioning, but because you're doing so much cardio and you're such good conditioning, you lose strength because you get, you know, after so long, you only can do one or the other. But like I said, there's a small window where both conditioning and your muscle strength come together. And usually that's when I would go into a meet, usually around that time period, when I can do it, when I can. I mean, if I feel as though I can't do something, then I wouldn't push it. And 9 out of 10 times I learned the hard way, you know, after the fact that wasn't a good idea. But it's all in fun, and I enjoy it so much. I'm enjoying myself so much. And it's all just fun to me. I just think that there's nothing that you can't accomplish. The only thing that you can't accomplish is what you say you can't, or what you believe that you can't. I mean, as long as you have in your heart and in your mind that you can accomplish anything, you can. You know, God guide me every day of my life. I wake up in the morning, I ask him to guide me through the day, whether I think the day is going to be good or whether I think the day is going to be bad. The most important thing to me is I know he's there and I know he's listening. And he put me on this earth for a reason, as well as everybody else. So you just take advantage of all your health and all your strength as much as possible each and every day. Like I say in the Bible, there's nothing in there that says anything about retiring or you should retire. So I'll be working my can off from now until the day he tell me, that's it, Johnny, sit down, you're done. You know, then I will. Until then, there's no stopping and there's no telling what I'll do. You know, so I never hold back on anything. And I hope everybody else out there that's watching would, you know, feel the same way, that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. And as long as you believe in God and put it in his hands, 9 out of 10 times it's going to happen. And it might take a little while, but it's going to happen.
Come on. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Love this. Big, thick muscle. Love it. You got it, man. Let's go. Come on.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's go, Johnny.
Hey, that was the right way. Ah, teach.
Good. Good.
Ooh.
Yeah. Don't quit.
Ooh.
Quit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Push it. Full. That's it.
Come on, everything you got, put it in there. Come on. Come on, let's go. On your rest.
Yep.
Woo! Yep. Strong as shit, baby. Strong as shit. Come on.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on.
Come on.
Shit.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Get fired up, baby. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Strong as shit.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's go. Yeah.
Come on.
Yep. Come on.
Ah.
Let's go.
Come on. Dip.
Let's go.
Easy.
Yeah.
Ah.
Woo.
Sit.
Yeah.
Dip. Foo.
Come on. Come on.
Up.
Come on.
Foo.
Yeah.
Foo.
Come on.
Ah.
Good.
Good job.
Yeah.
Definitely, it wasn't too heavy. It was comfortable weight. Like I said, I'm 15 days out from the Olympia, so you have to go with comfortable weight. You know, I definitely could have pushed it a little bit and maybe finished the same way Jay finished with 7 or 8 plates on either side, which that's fun. You know, that's what it's all about. It's having fun. I'm telling you, if you're not having fun doing what you're doing, then why do it? I just love lifting heavy. Deadlift is my favorite exercise. I'm going to actually next year take off most of the year and maybe look towards doing a show around this time period next year and take off most of the winter time and springtime and just train heavy and find a powerlifting meet, maybe one of the WPL world meets, go into and try to beat the world record in deadlift. That's one of my goals, and that's one of the ones I'm going to try to go for next year sometime. So I'll keep everybody updated on that and let you know how that's going. But like I said, deadlift is my favorite exercise. I love starting with it. I can start with it, I can finish with it, I can do it beginning of the week, the end of the week, in between, you know, whatever. I just enjoy the exercise. It's just a full body workout, and anything that my body, my total body is doing together, I feel as though I can pick up any weight that I want to, more or less, you know. So I just like to exercise. It feels good. It makes my body feels good. Again, you know, and I'm down for it, you know, whichever day. Get away from this bodybuilding thing. It's so subjective. And like I said, I'm kind of disappointed with my placing at the GNC, where I'm not crying about it. There's nothing to cry about if that's what the judges see. That's what they've seen. But just get away from all the subjective stuff and, you know, get into powerlifting. And I think that's why I powerlift also, is just, if you lift, you know, the weight, if you grab the weight and you lift it, you got it, period. There's no, well, that looked pretty or that looked too ugly. or I didn't like this, or I don't like this on him, or I don't like that on him. It's just, you know what I mean? If you accomplish the lift, you accomplished it, period. You know, and that's what I liked about it the most. You know, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's straight up, right on. Everybody can see. And so that's why I think I powerlift, because it's not subjective.
Never quit. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Keep it going.
Somebody's got to do it.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's me.
Love it though.
Yeah.
Love doing it.
Yeah. Here we go. Dumbbells, single, together.
Oh,
Yo. Good. Oh boy, wake up. Hold it on with
Come on, Johnny Jackson.
you. Ooh.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Put some white weight over here.
Come on. Yep. Awesome. Come on. Here you go. There you go. Oh, yeah. Come on.
Ooh.
Come on.
Ooh. Oh. Pull, pull, pull.
Yep. Come on.
Get this shit on film now.
Come on. Show them out. Come on. Show them how it's done, John. Yeah.
Made and produced
Ain't nobody doing this.
by Muscle Tech, R&D, that's research and development.
Come on.
Awesome products.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Yeah.
Only for the strong.
Yeah. Come on.
Here we
Let's
go. Loving it. Keeping me.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh,
Come on.
ooh, ah, ah,
Come on.
eh, eh, eh,
Yep.
ah.
Come on. Good.
All right, about to put the finishing touches on this thing. A little bit more detail work. Then I'll go get my Mesotech from Muscle Tech. Get that protein and nutrients I need. But until then, here we go. Back to work.
Come on, let's go. Come on, Johnny. Gonna stay on it.
No, not at all. I just got my prettiness from my mama. That's all. If you can believe that one. But oh yeah, but I did get it. Whatever little bit I do have, I got it from my mom. Nothing special. Just try to take care of myself. Like I said, everybody rag on bodybuilders about it's unhealthy lifestyle, but really it isn't. For me, it's health first. I lost my dad last year, last August. So that again reminded me of how important it is to take care of yourself and take care of your health. So just the balance of, the right foods, you know, and yeah, I don't eat, you know, very good on my off season. I don't want to go into that too much, but anyway, I don't eat bad all the time either. You know, I have a nice balanced diet, more or less. I'm on the off season, and I don't know, just good living, I guess. You know, not you know, no drugs and not a whole lot of alcohol. You know, on the weekends or something like that. Maybe go to movies, have a beer, something like that with my sweetheart. You know, we sitting at home, you know, watch a movie, maybe have a couple beers, or just sitting on the couch and we talk for hours, just sitting there, just me and her, enjoying each other's company. So, you know, I mean, not too much of the party life, and you know, trying to, you know, just set goals out for myself and also try to be a good role model for my kids and for other kids, you know, and just try to live a healthy and normal and productive life. I think contributes to, you know, having a nice physique and staying pretty more or less looking young and keeping your skin kind of, you know, looking good and stuff. You know, so it's not too much stress, not putting too much stress on myself, and try to lead a good, healthy lifestyle and stay away from drugs.